Alright, we've got new research to choose. Well, he obviously has writing, which also gives you the campus district, which increases your science, but I'll be building a holy district before campus. But I'll be building settlers before that. Okay? You need to expand. Okay? I could also get masonry, which will give me ancient walls, which allows my cities to have an offensive capability and an increased defensive capability. So the city can do a range strike of 2 tiles, basically, after I build the walls. But of course, you have to build the walls, which takes time. Okay? And also the pyramids. I don't think I'm going here anytime soon. Somebody will probably have a capital with desert in it and build the pyramids long before I even get a city that I'm capable of building it in. But there's another unit here, the battering ram, which allows attacking melee units to do damage to people's walls. But I don't see myself attacking anybody anytime soon. I mean, not until later. Okay? I could get horseback riding, which allows me the stable improvement, which goes in an encampment district, which I don't have the technology for yet, because that's under bronze working. It also gives me the horseman unit, like the horsemen that we've been fighting already. Okay. Bronze working will give me barracks, which goes in the encampment. You can only get a barracks or a stable, not a barracks and a stable, in an encampment. And what they do is give a bonus towards combat experience. They do not give you experience points. They give you this 25% combat experience for all cavalry class units built in the city. And likewise, the barracks does 25% combat experience for all melee and range units in the experience in the city. That doesn't mean you can't build a horseman out of this encampment. You can. Okay. You just won't get the combat experience bonus. Okay. So, any encampment you build in any given city could have a barracks or a stable, but can't have both. So, when you build in that city, it's probably better to build the type of unit that you have the bonus for, unless it's in a pinch, you build a unit wherever you can. Also, we get the spearman unit, which is a melee unit, but of class anti-cavalry. Okay, it's real good against horses. Might want to build a few of those. We get to reveal the iron resource, and it'll show up on the map like these little resource icons. When I have iron, it'll look like that. And last but not least, it allows for the chopping of rainforest and reveals iron. Okay, and these are rainforest tiles. Right now, I couldn't chop them down. I can chop down woods, but not rainforest. I think I'm going to kick out the writing first. Get that done. Alright. I am promoting this archer. It's going to cost me 30 gold to do so. I mean, this slinger to archer. There are barbarians at the gate. So, the best he could move is across the river, and I'll be able to move in range of him if he moves right where the Hanging Gardens is being built, and pop off a shot. Oh, look, I get to kill this guy. Now I need to find the barbarian outpost that this warrior came from. He came from an outpost somewhere. I'm gonna do another attack and then probably heal. Yeah, other warriors should be done healing over there. I might have to send him southeast there. At least a little ways. I want to see where them horses are down there because there were horseman units coming from that outpost. And I would like to hook up a additional horse. We've got coast here. I didn't point it out. Looks like I have room to put a coastal city. And also looks like there's a river headed west there. So that's probably going to be ideal spot for a coastal city. And hopefully I'll get to that after I build City Site 2. Heck with it. Going in. Oh, we got our promotion. Alright. Yep. I thought you'd be done. So, I'm not going to worry about the marsh tile. I'm going to go through it. But I'm only going to move him. That's where I want to go. I'm just going to move him one at a time. Just in case bad guys show up.
Tleka ka atlit kali pampa shiki mojo one. Tineki titlakia motlakame kemen tlakotliwen.
You never heard the story of the Greeks and the Persians and how the Persians sent a delegate to tell the Greeks, the Spartans, that if they didn't bow to Persia, they would take their people as slaves? Well, this kind of thing doesn't turn out well for anybody, Montezuma, so don't do it, man. Threaten my people with slavery. We will fight. Well, looks like he went after my scout instead of coming towards me. I'm going after him. I want to see what's up in here. See if maybe there's a barbarian outpost. And I think we're done this turn. Builder has one more build. I'm going to get him back and get plantation there, I believe. Lost sight of the builder. Warrior. Horses. I want another horsey. Question is, should I just kill him and then promote the following turn? I think so. Now, if somebody ambushes me, I'm a dead man. But I will upgrade next turn. Oh, there's the horsey. Oh, look, a little harbor here. No fresh water, though. Although in this kind of situation, you build your city here. You have to get rid of the deer. You would harvest the deer, cut down the woods, and build your aqueduct to the mountains there. I'm gonna come up on these hills and see what kind of terrain's over the other side of them too. Oh gee, look. Dude came up on me. I could have backed up a square and still hit him. Fired because it's all flat land here. The reason I didn't is because I have a quarry there and I don't want him getting onto my quarry and healing. Of course, an archer doesn't have a zone of control. Huh. It's all mountains. So, didn't come from there. Come on, Hanging Gardens. So predictable. My archer got a promotion. And more. Oh, look. Wayward Scout. Probably belonged to that outpost I destroyed. Oh, he lived through that. I had a decisive victory. So there's that. He's just got one hit point left. There's that 99% chance I was talking about. I've spoken about the melee promotion screen, and I'm getting torched for all my melee units for to help in my future city attacks. Not that I'm a warmonger or anything, but yeah, okay. I'm a warmonger. So let's see if there's an outpost over there. Can't see, it must be a hill. And Archer has a promotion, I know this. Oh, we had one turn left. Come on, cross the fingers.
The ascent to the highest story is by stairs, and at their side are water engines, by means of which persons, appointed expressly for the purpose, are continually employed in raising water from the Euphrates into the garden.
Okay, we've completed the Hanging Gardens. So we have 2 wonders in my capital, but now it's time to seriously start expanding. I need to get a settler up. Next thing, except a barbarian outpost just spawned right next to my capital. One thing I didn't show you before when we were in this screen, which is not always apparent to everybody, there's a little replay button up in the top left there. Up there. I liked it, I can point now. I had to switch my camera around if you didn't watch my previous videos. That's why the text is backwards on my hat, but it makes for better viewing because I can say up in the top left. Alright, so that is complete. Now we have in all our cities, going to have a plus 25% bonus. Alright, well, there it is. You can always see encampment in the fog of war, but you can't see it in unexplored territory. Even though I don't have line of sight for it, you will see it when it appears, and you will always hear that noise that you heard just before the Hanging Gardens came up when one appears, so it behooves you to, check your fog of war around you to see where the barbarians spawned. And that is darn close. And that is definitely going to be an outpost that spawns horsemen and horse archers. I'm going to move my archer 1 tile. I'm not going to move him all the way where I'm going to move to. I'm just going to move him that 1 tile and then do my promotion so that actually he gets some movement because it'll end his turn. So this is the ranged unit promotion tree. We've got volley, which increases our range strength versus land units. We've got garrison, which is plus 10 combat strength when occupying a district or fort. Let me reiterate what I said in my first video, or if depending on how I cut them up, maybe my second or third, when I was talking about the city center. The city center is a district. Okay. Remember it says 0 districts constructed? Okay. Well, we give them a pass because it does say constructed. But the city center is a district, so that bonus counts when he's in a city center. Okay. So I just want to make that clear because it's not really intuitive. Okay, and they kind of imply that the city center isn't a district by having the 0 constructed there. Trust me, it's a district. Okay, and since this archer is either going to be defending a city or helping attack a city, I'm going to go with the garrison because the next one is the attack against district defenses. Okay, now this would make him a stronger guy overall, but I like the defensive capabilities. Now he's healed, and I moved a little closer to my next target. It's problematic taking my archer in here because I'll have to move tile right next to the outpost.